We are live, not Memorex. Good dawning, guys. Welcome to what did I drop there? I have no idea. Tuesday episode of Good Dawning with myself, Mr. Floyd here. And, grateful. Welcome, guys. Something fell flying onto the floor. All right, well, there we go. All right, welcome, guys. Grateful to have you all here, and grateful to see you all here. Bartman, yes. There we go. There we go, guys. It's kind of wintry outside still. And so it's gonna, right now it's like in the 40s, but may get 70 today. We don't know. But yeah, so still wearing the winter clothes. I think I wore shorts once. And yeah, so we still have yet to get to the park, and I'm sure we will at some point. But join us on Tuesday next week, on June 3rd there, for our one. I don't think we have any flame left in this guy. For our 1 year extravaganza. There we go. Of Good Dawning. And so, yeah, June 3rd, we will have 1 year, which is next Tuesday. We're going to try to light this here. We need to put some... All right, let's do this. I kept this here for a purpose. All right, guys, we will attempt to refill the torch here. All right, so now we can... there we go. Let's light some Palo Santo, shall we? This nub's getting a little too small here for my hand. All right, there we go. All right, some Palo Santo for you guys. That's better. Good dawning. Need to get another stick of Palo Santo at some point here. All right, there we go. All right, good dawning, guys. Welcome to Tuesday. It is not a 2 for Tuesday, but I will be in the audience yay, for Laura B tonight. I'm not working. Some Tuesday nights I work, some I don't. But I'm grateful I gave the gave Laura the window there to be live on her own. So tonight, live, not Memorex, will be Laura B. And we have Millie's cards here today. Good dawning, guys. Millie. Clay Love remembered. Helene. Amanda. Chloe. And Tina. All right, guys. Grateful. And whoever's hiding in the background there. Good dawning. Yolanda, how are you feeling? Yolanda, can we get an update on your health? Yolanda, we hold you in the highest favor there. And big health and love to you. Yolanda had a fall, and so we send her love. And yeah, how are you feeling there? Just checking in. Great to see you here in the dawning, honestly. Tina, good dawning. All right, so these are the cards that we got from Millie, and we had expressed we were going to use these today, and they're different in a good way. They're just unique, and so different multiple messages on one card. So it's helpful to shuffle them together and not just like ever shuffle and they just kind of clang together, but they don't fold in, right? Get it? You are welcome. Grateful. Glad you're up and ambulatory. All right, so let's see what we have on the cards for today. This is the Divine Feminine deck that we received from Millie. And yeah. All right, let's see what we've got. We kept the box, but it's not with the cards. The box is like, it's not a standard Oracle deck box. All right. So let's see what we get for today. So we take the bottom card as the energetics. And then the top 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3, as the cards to create, how do we create that energy? So today, all right, so today is the balancer. There we go. That's today's card. And it's asking us to soar, the balancer, soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male, where all truly are one energy. Lucky, good dawning. So it's asking us to merge our divine masculine and our divine feminine into one. So basically, movement, action of some fashion. So number 31 as well. So number 3 and 1 is a 4. That means that you are fully supported by your divine family, by the angelic realm. And so, in that aspect, number 31, the balancer. So, in order to achieve that, then we have three cards here. And this will be numbers 37, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1, the mask. So, it's asking you to take off your mask. Let me take this mask from upon my face so I may look at you upon you with my own eyes. There you go. Darth Vader there. But nonetheless, so take off your mask, your Darth Vader mask there. Then neither you nor anyone else involved in your situation has a clear picture of what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. There you go. So ground into your universe and make it happen. And then number 29, which would be an 11, which is a master number. You could break that down to 2, but generally you leave 11s alone. That's of course, the universe going, hello, are you there? So number 29, 9, 10, 11, the free spirit. And what do you see within this card? The free spirit. And we'll read the back here. It says, the free, you can only change yourself. Now is the time to unleash your free spirit. Try not to blend in and be the same as everyone else. So what can you do to be a free spirit? How can you find your spirit, and how can you do so by not blending in? And finally, last but never least, would be number 25 or a number 7. So that's a lucky number. And lucky number 7, this is the warrior. So it's asking you to stand in strength within yourself. We don't war against anything, because whatever you fight persists, whatever you resist persists. But we can get into a stance where we are at battle with something to create new, or to move things out of the way, or to release obstacles, or what have us. Good dawning, Hershey. Welcome, grateful. And so you have the ability to conquer your fears and faults, and the right to defend who you are, who you love, and what you believe in. So it's standing in your strength of basically who you are, standing in your frame. So the warrior is asking you to frame up and stand in that frame. And there we go. All right. Let's celebrate a birthday today. Thank you, Millie. I'm grateful for putting that in the chat. Let's celebrate. Today, we have a birthday. Happy birthday, Hershey. It's Hershey's birthday today, guys. And thank you, Millie. And so happy birthday to Hershey. Happy birthday, Hershey. Happy birthday, Hershey. Hershey, you're awesome. And you'll be on this channel. We'll have you live in a week or so. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, so we got to get emails out. I got a schedule finally. So Hershey, we'll have get emails out here and get everybody moving forward onto the channel this week. And Hershey as well, the birthday girl, we'll have her on. Happy birthday, Hershey. And awesome. Woohoo! We need like a birthday kit so I can pull it out and put the hat on and little groggers and whatnot. So yeah, next time I'm at the like a discount birthday store, or something to that effect, I should build a little birthday box for. But yeah, Hershey, happy birthday! We are grateful to know you. You're an awesome soul. I was just commenting to somebody on chat that you'd be chill, like a lot of be chill to hang out, and you're just like a cool cat. And so in that aspect, thank you. Happy birthday. And yeah, may it be sunny and awesome and fantastic. Are you going live? And then the question also, Hershey, is are you going live today? I don't always have your, as a matter of fact, I do have a schedule sheet here. If I can find it. Hershey, yeah, today is your birthday. All right. There's my sheet. I got all these papers over here, but all righty. So there we go. Hershey. I did have it written down. There's your birthday right there. 29, 27. So I did have it written down. I just had it buried under the paper. So yeah, happy birthday, Hershey. Thank you for being such an amazing part of our universe. And always grateful when you go live there. And so yeah. So today we're going to work with the adventuring. There's no D. It's adventuring. So we're going to look for adventure in our universe, some change, and ground into what adventuring has in store for us, which is change. And So yes, I will be doing a birthday present. Okay, so keep your eyes open, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to Hershey. She's going to be doing unboxing of her birthday presents. I'm sure we'll get to see the kitties if they're still there as well. And who knows? Maybe she'll throw some cards. Yeah. So keep that in mind. And we did find our cards. Now they're a little bit different here. I have a deck of cards from a poker set that I got. And the poker set that I got, I've had this since like 2002 or 1. This poker set is from Curve. You remember the Curve cologne way back in the day? So yeah, I was gifted a box of Curve cologne, and it came with a poker set. The two don't really conflate, but why not, right? And so we have cards now, and we have Curve cologne cards. And yeah, nowadays Curve's one of the discount colognes, but back in the day, back in 2001, it was the Shiz Knit, right? And so people used it and enjoyed it as the Shiz Knit. But now, yeah, you buy Curve cologne at the back of TJ Maxx, or on the cologne side of TJ Maxx. Kittens are with their new mommy and their oh, awesome. Well, favor to that, Hershey. That's awesome that you nursed them through there. And all right, so what we're gonna do is a little bit different here. You can see that, and we got another couple of days here, so I'm gonna pin this. Sheboygan. Replace pin. There we go. So Hershey is now pinned at the bottom there. So yeah, so check out. Make sure you sub to Hershey. You'll get the ding. We can all wish her happy birthday. Have a happy birthday party on Hershey's channel when she does her unboxings today. Fantastic. All right, so what we're going to do here, we have 4 playing cards. We're going to do things a little bit different. Good dawning. Lakeside Laura just dropped a video as well. I think it's an Alexa video. At least it came through right as I was starting good dawning here. So check that out later today as well. The Alexa videos from Lakeside Laura there are they're interesting for sure. I'm thankful for all the gems, wishes, best gems. Ah, blessed. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We have 4 cards. What we've been doing is doing individual cards. We're going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to shuffle the cards by hand. Now, there's only a handful of ways 4 cards can work here. They're all aces. And I used to do this all the time. So what we're doing is expanding on what Victor does during Truth Wave, right? So Victor is sending you telepathically, right? He's sending you energy and you're picking it up. This we're going to start picking up on fast, intuitive hits, right? So we're going to speed up our intuition here. So I'm going to take the 4 cards here. I have no idea which one is what. I can see it from my end when I flip them up, but otherwise. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It's your job to call it. We're going to go slow for the beginning, and then after a few days here, we'll speed it up a little bit. So for now, you can put them in the chat with an R or a B if you want. We're going to call it out. We're going to start doing red and blacks on these cards. There's only 4 of them, but the faster so I was speeding. When I do Truth Wave, I'm looking at the intuition hits on Truth Wave. I don't personally sit down and listen. He's meditating, bringing it. No, it's immediate. Boom. And I just go right to it. There's no thought. It's just gut action. Boom. Truth. Boom. Peace. Boom. Love. Boom. And it's just instantaneous. There's no question about it. Or joy, I should say. Boom. And it's right there. So in this aspect, we're going to work on speeding up your metabolism, right? So you can eat a piece of cake and it doesn't moment on the lips, forever on the hips, right? Or in the guy's case, forever in the gut. But either way, we can start working here intuitively, right? So we can bust through the cards, and you'll start getting faster. So you'll get the Truth Wave, and he's like sending it to you, and you're trying to feel it. You'll just intuitively. There's a whole nother layer to that where you can intuitively just look and go, peace. And you just know. And it's just not even a question. All right, so let's do this. What we're going to do, 4 cards. I'm going to shuffle them real quick. I'm not looking myself, although it doesn't really matter. Red or black? Fast. Throw it in the chat, guys. You got like them. We're going to do a minute a card. So R or B. Because what the idea is that we get fast. And if you have playing cards, you can do this. Just do this once a day, a couple minutes. All right, so red or black? Take a moment. You can, if you don't want to put it in the chat, that's fine. All right, here we go, guys. And you'll get better at this. We're going to do all 4 cards. And then tomorrow we'll do the same. The next day we'll do the same. We'll work on the suits as well. But with playing cards, we can fire up our intuitions instantaneously. All right, so today this was black. We have three more cards though. Red or black? All right, guys, you can throw it in the chat. Is this red or is this black? And obviously, if it would be black, then we know what the other two cards would be. All right, so we got a majority of red there. Black, red. Okay. Red, ace of hearts. So we have two more cards. Red or black? And eventually we'll just start going. We won't have to put it in the chat, or we'll just start firing them off. All right. Red or black? And then obviously we'll know the last one then, if depending on what this is, because there's only 4 colors, right? Or 4 cards. The way you do 4 cards, there's only so many combinations, so you can't box yourself out, right? All right. All right, so we got a majority of black there. All right, guys. It's going to shock you. Red. So, as you can tell then, and I'm not sending any energy. That's the point. It's about your intuition picking it up. While Victor's funneling that to you, we're working with strictly your internal, your gut itself to see what it is. And then obviously, we'll do this one here. Is this, and you guys would have known if you saw here, what suit is this? And this is also a memory test. So what suit would this be? Is this a diamond, ace, club, or spade? We know it's black, so you have a 50% there because, so this also goes into memory. So okay, let's see what else we get in the chat there, because it's interesting to see what what you guys would think this would be, because we went it over. So actually, this is about your memorization or what you would have seen. All right, guys, are you ready? Some of you got it right, some of you did not, and there's no wrong in that. Literally, this is practice. This is the first time we've done this. We're going to keep working with the 4 cards. I suggest if you have playing cards, this is a truly big deal. If you have playing cards at home, flip those playing cards out, grab the aces out, and try this yourself. You can do it when you're in the bathroom. You can do it before you go to bed, what have you, or just when you're sitting there. But today it's so it's the ace, spades. All right, so whoever got spades there, Millie, Chloe, Tina. Well, yeah, but really our memory is going to play tricks with us, Chloe. That's the point. Is if you didn't have if you were like, which card was, if you weren't, it's about paying attention and quick, fast memorization too. So your memory is going to play tricks with you, and you're not going to realize, oh wait, we had the ace of diamonds, hearts, and clubs out already. And because there was a few people who put it in, and that's okay. It's because we're not trained, and we're not training ourselves to visually remember what's there. It's like it sits in our visual cortex. Next, what's coming in next? We hold it, next card, and it moves on. If we're not paying attention in a different manner, we're just watching it, we're not going to remember which is spade, and that goes into our universe then. Remembering faces and names specifically are some of the hardest things people remember, and so we can start working with mnemonics as well to remember names and even the cards, right? So if you cards your diamond, heart, clubs, right? So DAC. So which cards, if you start doing stuff like that, diamonds, heart, clubs, DAC. We got or DHC, right? And then so what's left? It would be the spades. But there's all kinds of mnemonics you can put to things and all kinds of other things that, but by practicing doing this with our Curve Cologne, I still got that bottle of Curve Cologne, by the way, which is kind of funny. It's sitting over in my bathroom. But and it's not, I have the little lid on the back of a bottle of cologne that says when you open it up, like for any like colognes or like hair products and stuff, it's the so-called shelf life. But yeah, no, cologne will last forever, so don't ever look at the back of that when it says 15 months and the little lid opens up and like you have 15 months to use it. No, cologne lasts for, this bottle of Curve Cologne's been around since 2002. Right? It's 2002, I think. So yeah, insane. But then so is the decker. So yeah, so when we're seeing things, we're not really memorizing what's coming across. We're just going, all right, that's an ace of diamond. So it's about also paying more attention to what's coming into our frame. And so we're going to work with these a little bit more. We'll do one more quick exercise with these because it is kind of fun. And we're going to do suits this time. So you can take a guess. And then, again, we'll do this for the unforeseeable future. But the idea is that eventually we'll be like red, black, red, black. And that it gets to the, in for myself, I haven't done it in a while because, like I said, I lost one of the cards cleaning my stuff. It just, who knows. It's with the socks, right? You only do laundry and then your socks are just, you're missing one sock, right? So it went with the socks to the sixth dimension. All right, so let's do card. All right, one more try here, guys. We're not going to do red or black. We're going to do suits. So take a gander. What do you think? What suit? You have 1 in 4 chance, guys. So you have a diamond, heart, clubs, or spades. Spades, clubs, hearts, and diamonds. So what do you think? What suit do you think this card might be? We'll give it 10 seconds here. Do, 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 do. That would be 40 seconds. Do, do. All right. Not that we've become an intuitive channel here, but at the same time, this is important stuff because it helps us in the outside world intuitively to make lefts, rights, to know what to where to go. Should we leave the house now or later? This all taps in the long run. All right, guys. The Ace of Diamonds. So whoever had diamonds there, Millie, Yolanda, Hershey. Awesome. All right. The next card, we're just going to do the 3 more and call it on the cards for today. All right. So the next card, what suit is this? We already know, and please don't put diamond. We already have the diamond. So what suit would this be otherwise? And yes, it's early, and that's functioning with our brains early is important. We can no longer in this time frame sit around and go, oh, it's early. Give me a few hours. My brain's not working. You never know. Dozing off. Millie. All right. So this, real quick, which one is this? You guys good? All right. Most of you have it correct. Believe it or not, guys, your intuition is pretty good. So those of you who had spades, applaud yourself. You are intuitive, and you have 1 in 3 chance anyways. All right, so now you have a 50% chance. And if you misguessed the last one, I love you. All right. I might have shown it, but here, I'll show the other one. Here we go. Let's do that one. All right, so is this, which suit is this? Yeah, you might have seen it, actually, but it's not trying to be. All right, so, all right. Take a gander. It's better off when brain is asleep. All right, so you only have a 50% chance, guys, of seeing what this could be. All right, so most of you guys are more intuitive than you think. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. No, it ain't really smart. There you go. So you got the Joker is the only fool. Do anything to you. So yeah, it's the Ace of Hearts. So you guys are pretty good. So we know what this one is then. That would be the Ace of Clubs. So we're going to do this again tomorrow. And for the foreseeable, if you have decks of cards, you can do the same. Red, black. Oops. See, I already got it wrong. This is what I do when black, red, black. See, I already got it wrong. Red. And so if you start doing those, your intuition will get on point, or at least better on point. Henny, my brain refuses to brain today. I'm either too fast or too slow. No, believe me, I understand. All right, so let's cut some cords here, guys. Speaking of which here, so today we're going to leave it open. What is going on in your field? What do you need to cut energetically out of your field, or not people-wise, but just energies? What do you want to bring into your field? So we're going to do a double. We're going to cut some energies out of our field, and then we're going to bring in new energies to our field. And it's going to be based on what you're needing today. And of course, today, at least with the family, it's no longer a 2 for Tuesday on Good Dawning here, but it is a 2 for Tuesday with the family, with Laura B going live tonight. And yes, not working, so I'll be in the chat, which is amazing. Not that I wasn't able to watch it when I was working last week there, but yeah, so the schedule at my work kind of flips around. But so yeah, so Laura will be live tonight, not on this channel, of course, on hers, which is cool. And so please do join her and us, us being the family, on her channel for the live. All right, so let's cut some cords here. What do you need to cut from your frame today? What is itching in your crawl? What is in? He pulled. Yeah, I have. Did you get in? I thought you weren't. There weren't any space. No, this is Bunny. I have a new deck here. What happened is I remembered, and it just poof. I had a poker set, and so this is the cards from the poker set. The other set of cards, the other three, we're just going to use these. They're still sitting here. Candle from Jared's Fire Home. The other three are still sitting here without the spades, but yeah. So I climbed into the closet and found the poker set, which I haven't used in forever. And so if you want to come over and play poker, yeah. So we're using the poker cards from Curve Cologne back from 2001, an old set, but I don't even know how I still have it because just crazy. But yeah, we use these, and eventually we'll get into the deck itself, and we'll just start going black and red, and we could do that for 10 minutes. And again, it's not like it's the reason why is faster your intuition goes, the faster when shiznit happens, right? And you're all the shiznit, but when shiznit happens, the shiznit hits the fan. We don't want to cuss, but when the shiznit hits the fan, then your intuition is on fire, right? So if you're sitting here playing blacks and reds and you're like red, black, and you're starting to get on fire with these, when you ground into your intuition will be on fire. So you'll know what I need to do if the shiznit hits the fan, if my universe flakes out, whatever it is, you are more standing in your frame. You trust your intuition more, and you're not going to question your judgments as much because you're learning your judgment can be on point, and just through a deck of cards. So once you start realizing that, hey, I can see through any situation. I can see through my universe, and I can see through the backs of these Curve Cologne cards here, which you can now get at the discount bin. Yeah, you'll start to see that you can create better. You won't judge yourself on your decisions because you're going to start. Your gut starts to pick up, and you start going, okay, I got to do this. All right, I'm going to do this. And so there's bigger. We know speak Russian. So there's das svidanya. So, I could cuss in Russian, but we don't want to do that. So yeah, so in this aspect, that's why we use these cards. And honestly, it's about speeding up that internal drive, that internal thought process, that internal mechanism to create, and because it does, and it speeds up that internal mechanism to see the greater source field, to see when I need to make a left or a right, and judgments of people. Once you start doing these things and they speed up, you're going to be able to judge people faster. Not judge, we don't want to judge people, but feel energies within people faster. You're going to be able to square into your gut and go, no, I'm leaving the room. I'm not done with this person. Or, okay, this person feels good. Or, I'm not done with this situation. You start to feel your intuitive self a lot better and a lot faster. So there's 8,000 different reasons why we do this. It helps with memorization as well, because your mind will start remembering which cards come through. So you get lost at the grocery store when you park your car, for example. Which aisle am I in, right? So you'll remember those more. You'll start to you'll frame into your universe more consistently at that moment as well, just from doing these cards, because you'll start your intuition, right? You'll start swinging your head around more. Watch what happens, guys. Keep the synapses firing. Exactly. So we're gonna do these on the daily, and gratefully we will have you guys will see the results is the big thing, and the results don't take very long to see, and it gets kind of crazy because you'll be able to start. I'm not saying predicting or anything, but you'll be able to intuitively start feeling what's coming on the radio. You'll be intuitively start feeling who may call. Your intuition is going to fire up through using these cards. So yeah, that's generally what happens here when you start doing these things. Try to click on the link up going to your chat. Laura's chat. Interesting. Let's spirit guide. Yeah, so let's all right, so we're gonna switch. We just keep flipping the pins here. All right, so there's Laura's channel. If you are not subscribed, thank you, Millie, to Laura's channel for tonight on her live. On her channel, no Memorex. And no channeling. But yeah, so make sure that you're subscribed and be there 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so let's cut some cords here and clear some energies from your end, and we'll work with the aventurine and get some adventure into our universes, and we might do a channeling as well here. Again, though, channeling, and I'm going to be as honest as I can, guys, I'm not a trance channeler. And trance channelers, if you watch a lot of trance channeling, there is always that possibility. I'm not guaranteeing anything. You make your own judgments. We don't know. Nobody really knows, and we're in an interesting energetic field, to say the least. So nobody really knows. But if you're watching a lot of trance channels, there's always a possibility that they are energetically co-opted, that if you're in a trance, are you channeling? What energies are coming through? And do you know what you're really channeling? That's the question. Nobody really does. If you're in that channeling space, I don't know if they do either or they don't. But for myself, as an open channel, it's 99% my higher self. And so I could honestly channel it, or I can riff it. It won't sound as good to be sounding like Kuan Yin, a white buffalo calf woman going, yeah, as I take a walk along the water and then the beautiful grass, and as the grass comes around me, I could say all those things. It sounds better if white buffalo calf woman saying it. And it feels like it has more meaning, but is it really white buffalo calf woman or just my higher self? Those are the questions we have to ask. So when we're channeling today, after we do our invocation here, keep all of that in mind that, yeah, it's my higher self bringing messages because everything comes from us, to us, for us. We're all the energies of Saint Germain. We're all the energies of even Victor or Millie, for example. They're just mirrors of us. Everything is just a mirror. It's just you reflected back, nothing more. And so everything is just a reflection of you, and everything that's in your universe is reflecting something about you back into yourself. So what does Victor reflect back to you? What would Chloe reflect back to you? And what are you reflecting to Chloe or Victor? It's all the same deal. So see all that. When you can see all that, you can realize that everything is just your higher self in the long run anyway. So whatever you're channeling, even Saint Germain, if you really think you're channeling Saint Germain and you're an exclusive energy of Saint Germain, well, Saint Germain's still the energy of you. We've all been Saint Germain. We're all Saint Germain, and we're all me as much as I'm you. So if we can see that, then it makes the channeling a little easier to realize that it's just my higher self riffing through myself as it is, as of Saint Germain, which we all are anyways, and we've all been the Saint Germains, and we've all been through Avalon, and we've all been it all. So now we're here to try to finish it off, right? And so when we do, right, to get out of the game, the program, the system, Earth, to stop reincarnating, right, and to figure out, you get it. Exactly. All right, so let's breathe. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up on your way in. And again, if you guys are just joining us, make sure you are subscribed to Hershey there. It is in the chat. Most of 99% of you are. So, and we switched it because Laura's going to be live too. We'll switch it back to Hershey later. But Hershey will be live today at some point with an unboxing because it is her birthday. So if you're just getting here, make sure you're wishing happy birthday to Hershey, who is in the chat. And we are grateful to be the first show, the early show, to wish Hershey a happy birthday. I'm honored, and we're grateful that you would spend your birthday donning with good donning, Hershey. We love you. All right, so take a deep breath in with me, if you would, please. Jimena, good donning. And yeah, we saw you caught your live last night, Jimena. That was, thank you, at least the end of it. Thank you. And yeah, so take a breath in, hold it, and release. We're just sending ourselves up. We're going to clear some energies. So take a deep breath in. Hold it. And release. And we'll do one more. Breath in. Hold. And release. All right. We're going to do a side breath as well. So we're going to do a satisfied breath. If you're not seen that before, we cut where our chest and right where our chest plate and our stomach meet. Fold over a little bit. Then we say the word satisfied as we breathe out. We do it in a sigh state, and you instantly jump into your heart chakra. If you don't, then there's a big block around your heart chakra, or you're forcing yourself out of your heart chakra. You're pushing the energies back down. All right, here we go, guys. So join me. Breathe in. Fold over. Say it. Satisfied. You should feel it drop right in your heart chakra there. And generally speaking, at that moment, when you come out of the word satisfied, you are as present as you're going to get. So say one more time. Satisfied. And since we do things in 3, we don't want to leave it in 2s. One more. Satisfied. There you go. You don't even almost need to breathe in. It's kind of crazy. If you just fold over, say the word satisfied and do it in a sigh, heart chakra rolls you right into your heart chakra. I don't remember who I heard that from. It was Carrie Kay who taught me this, but either way, it works. And so if you're in a space, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Millie. If you're in a space in your universe, if you can find somebody's going wah 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 in your frame of somebody's whatever it is, right? Take a moment, even if they're talking, just wait. Say it to yourself, and instantaneously, you are in your heart chakra. I am grateful to have, and what I've learned is any technique, things like that come to you are generally meant to come to you. But let's clear some cords here. So what we're going to do in clearing cords is whatever is in your frame, whatever today, take a moment and figure out, think, see, what do you want to clear? We're going to clear it. What do you want to invoke in your universe? We're going to create a personal invocation as well. I can invoke all the money and such into the universe for all of us, but maybe you're fine financially. Maybe you are looking for something else. Maybe you need a new property, or maybe you're looking for a new job. So for me, it's generally been about bringing up the abundance. So financially, so I can scatter zoom to a better universe, right? We sit here and conflate that we don't need money, but yes, you do. And in order to create a better universe in this frame, on this field, unfortunately or fortunately, sometimes it takes cash to do so. Cold hard cash at that. So it's about fixing my relationship with that cold hard cash. All right, guys. So take a minute. You can use the chalkboard method to erase. You can break something. You can pull it out and cut the cord and throw it away. If you want to grab a piece of paper, you can write it all out and then ball it up at the end. If you're by the beach, run out there and throw their name in the sand and then watch it get zip-zapped away. If you're in a desert, write it in the sand, and then when the wind comes by, it'll blow it away. So a million different options, guys. So whatever works best for you, but take a minute or so and clear the energies of whatever you are looking to clear for today. Cut the cords from whatever you're looking to cut, and whatever it is in your frame that is needing to be mellowed, what have you, go ahead and do so. I'm going to step off real quick and blow my nose and cut cords as well, and I'll hit the mute button here. So take a minute to do so on your end and clear those cords. All right, so we're cutting cords however we need to, whatever you want to cut. And if you're not doing anything, that's fine. But do take opportunities throughout your day when things come in or come out, cut those cords or invite those cords in just as well. All right, so keep cutting cords. If there's cords that you need to cut, from my end here is what we're going to do an invocation them. And I'm going to leave a blank space in there. When I say blank, you fill in the invocation with what you're looking for. If you use the word abundance, do keep in mind that abundance is an open verb. It's an open word, right? It's a descriptive word, abundance. But what are you bringing in abundance of, right? What do you want it? What do you want an abundance of? So you need to tell the universe. Universe only relies on specifics. So be specific. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so we open up the energies of the new moon. We bring in the new. And if you missed the fire homa from Jared last night, it's on the community tab. So we bring in the new. We connect with Jared's fire homa last night. We connect with Hershey and her new trip around the sun, her solar return and her birthday. We connect with the new in all of our universes. So today, we invoke the new, we invoke all awesomeness, and we invoke fill in the blank into our universe. And again, we will state that again. We invoke fill in your blank into my universe. I see myself as abundant. I see myself as joyful and abundant. Fill in the blank. Abundant in what? Myself, it's financially abundant, abundant with love, and abundant in people. What are you saying? I see myself as financially abundant. I see myself abundant with people, and I see myself abundant with ideas that move my universe forward. I carry that pile of abundance throughout my day. I reach into the bag of abundance when needed and trust that it is there. I trust in the abundance that I am, and I trust that I bring forth what I state is my abundance. I see that for myself. I see that in others, and we carry that for each other as well. We see that energy in each and every one of us, and we carry that energy together as a larger group abundance, and we carry that abundance of fill in the blank. For myself, financial, people, ideas, to the future, into the future, and we see it into its fruition. I am the great abundance of fill in the blanks, guys. I am looking for, and my universe does provide. Hallelujah. So it is, and so it be. All right, guys, whatever abundance you are looking for today, you are that abundance. You walk that abundance. You are it. Do not allow it to just be the word abundance, because as again, anything is abundant, right? You could get an abundance of ants when you open up your cabinet, right? You don't know, because you're not being specific. The universe is just going to find the quickest abundance to give you. And that could be an abundance of parking tickets. You really don't know, right? We don't want that, and we cancel all that, but always be specific with your universe. We're going to do more of these open-ended things as well, where we are grounding into what you need for your universe. But together as a bigger energy, we help support each other to lift each other up. So take a moment. See everybody in the chat. We're going to do something real quick here. Visualization. We're working more with energies here on the show now. We're working more to create as I need to. I want to create for myself, and I'm sure that a lot of us here have things that we want to create in our universes. So we're going to be doing a lot more movement of energies, unblocking energies, and energetic exercises on this channel, as well as the channeling and other things. But the channeling itself will kind of level off. We'll still do so, but not as much. But yeah, so from your end, take a quick moment. Visualize the group chat. We're going to do one more quick visualization exercise here. And imagine, and if you can, you don't have to pick a specific face or anything, but see everybody's faces as they're receiving what they are looking for, what they are considering their abundance. For myself, it would be receiving like, ooh, I'm in Chicago. I'm there. I've stepped out of this universe. I'm in my new universe. I'm helping my father, and I'm receiving all of that love and returning it and whatnot. So what in your universe are you looking for? Are you looking to receive? So let's energy heating me up. There we go. So Millie's already feeling that energy. So close your eyes a moment, and we're going to ground this in personally. What are you looking to receive? See it, and then see everybody else. See the group as a whole, all of us receiving. So we're going to start practicing receiving energies as well. A lot of us, myself specifically, broken divine feminine. This is my divine masculine fix. As you can see here, this is action, right? Good dawning. But my broken divine feminine sat on the couch for 4 years before we did anything with good dawning. So we're going to start receiving energies of abundance. We're going to receive that joy that we're looking for. We're going to visualize ourselves receiving what we are wanting in our universes. And by visualizing that will help to propel us energetically into action and to receiving that. We're going to line our vibrations up with what we are. There we go. Line our vibrations up with what we are looking for within our universes. So there's going to be some shifts in the show here. We're going to start working a little bit more during the dawning here, but it's just moving energies. Is that really work, or is that what we should be doing? No shoulds, but what we can be capable of doing anyways. There we go. And so let's close our eyes for one more quick moment here, guys. If you would, if you're driving, please do not. If you're driving, it'll be hard for you to even try to conceivably close your eyes, because you can't generally do things that could cause your body to go splat when you're driving. If you try to jerk the wheel over unless you really you can't. There's like an autonomic response that says you cannot just jerk the wheel over and crash the car. Pretty much, remember that Aerosmith video where they smash the car, where he smashes the car against the wall there? Yeah, you generally can't drive a car in a junkyard and smash it into a wall purposely. Your body won't let you do it. Don't jerk my wheel, right? Don't be a jerk and grab my wheel. But either way, all right. So let's close our eyes here, and we're going to ground in. So see the group, see everybody within the group. You can visualize the chat. You can visualize each other and see everybody receiving what they are looking for. We're just going to take a minute to do so, not even. And we're just going to see everybody receiving all of the abundance, whatever that is, financially, people in their universe, maybe a new job offer, maybe a new home, better car, maybe just food in the pantry. We're going to see each other receiving that abundance. And so we're going to work with a lot of energy on this channel from now on. And we're going to be moving energy. Why? Because all of us have shiznit to do in our universes, and it's time to move those energies. Wow. Oh, there we go. Wow. There we go. All right, so close your eyes. Visualize that chat, and let's see everybody. Imagine the chat for a moment, and everybody in the chat going, wow, I just got what I wanted. Oh, boy. Well, I just met my significant other. I just got the best job in my life. I just found the greatest apartment. Woo! Are you seeing where we're going here? I just met somebody amazing. Whatever it is for you. I just got the greatest offer for this. I just made $1 million, won the lottery. Whatever it is. So see the chat, and we're going to see that for a minute. We're visualizing, right? People typing that into the chat. So take a minute and do so. It's amazing what visualization and visualizing the chat and seeing all the good coming out of it and seeing I'm healed, whatever it is. Or Henny, I got the greatest offer for this amazing apartment in Long Island. Or Suzette, screw fixing my car. Someone just donated me a new car. Boom. You see where we're going here. So keep seeing that. And we're going to do that on the daily as well. So yes, sending you off. Exactly. You got it there. Sending all these blessings to you, Gems. Thank you, Hershey. And so we're going to continue to do that as well. We are a family here. So why not, as we huddle up to help the planet, why not visualize each and every one of us receiving what we are looking to receive, living the life that we are looking to live. There are no barriers to our universes. There are no barriers to what we want. There is no barrier to the energy of abundance. The only barrier we have is our thoughts, is the programming that we have within ourselves. So we're going to work on that together. We're not even going to work. We're going to create on that together. And we're going to step each other up in the dawning each and every day by seeing each other lifted up, by holding each other in the highest light, and by carrying those energies together for each other as a larger energy in abundance. We can create all kinds of miracles here. And that's what we're going to do here. Coming into the new year with good dawning here. The more you believe, the more you will see, the more you conceive, the more you will achieve. Cheers. Wait, there you go. Cheers to that. And cheers to all of you, because it's all of us together as a larger energy that's going to create this here, living in our high. Exactly. And we're going to create this. All right. So let's do a quick, we got a couple minutes here. And Care Bear now Care Bear goes live at my old time. So at 8:30, you'll see Care Bear live. Assuming she's going live. And so, yeah. And if you missed Catterday, she did a surprise Catterday on her live. So you can check out that through Care Bear's channel. And who else? Anybody else? All kinds of lives over the weekend. If you didn't see Lucky Stone go live, I missed it personally. But I watched the replay. But watch Lucky's live from Saturday. And so there's a lot that you can catch up on if you didn't catch over the weekend. So yeah, let me do a quick channeling here. And again, when I'm channeling, keep this in mind, and you're going to hear it through the channel here. It's my higher self. We're no longer under any delusion that I'm directly on. I am it's you out of how many million people, creators, billion people, whatever. You get you're Saint Germain. No, we are all Saint Germain. We all have the ability to channel the same energies as Saint Germain because he's all of us and he's in the source field. Okay, so you get it. All right, so here we go, guys. All right. Saint Germain, channeling through Josh for you. But is it really Saint Germain? We are going to change things up a bit, right? It is Josh's higher self. That's Saint Germain, right? Or could he be co-opted?
That is the thing. When you are looking at channelers, be careful. You are not sure if the channeler is co-opted or if you are channeling your higher self, or if it is somebody from the lower astral who has taken control of the channeler. Are you in understanding? We are standing in a toroidal field of energetics, and if you are spewing energetics and you are saying, come in Saint Germain, and you are asking for, and you are tuning that in, do you really know if you are channeling Saint Germain, or if you are channeling anybody else, Beelzebub, or somebody else named Fran or Fred, or maybe it's some other energy that is trying to co-opt your field? That is what we are saying. Josh even really has no true idea if this is exactly his higher self or somebody else who is co-opting him as he is channeling, but you can see he is in a state of some sort and is flowing with his words. But if you have listened, right, he has not said anything that is going to harm your universe. He has not said anything that is taking you out of frame. As a matter of fact, he is teaching you about energetics, right? So could be Saint Germain flowing through Josh as him higher self. But really, is it the direct energies of Saint Germain? No, you are the same energy as Saint Germain. There's truly no direct distinction between the two because you are all the energies. Everybody in the chat is technically one energy, but if you are going to see that or not, that is up to you. But we are talking about, in your case then, moving energies, right? So when we are talking about combining the energies of the chat to see each and every one of us in that highest light, to see what you are looking for in abundance, to bring that abundance into you and to carry that abundance through your day, right? So when we are working in this chat now, what we are going to be doing on this channel is seeing this chat as one giant conglomeratory energy of love, right? And if we are seeing everybody of love and seeing this chat of its highest version, its highest vibration, then we are going to see what you are looking to vibrate into that universe. Whether Josh is channeling his higher self or this is really Saint Germain is up for him to decide. You are living in the living and feeling universe. So it is up to you to feel what you are hearing, right? But nonetheless, can you feel the changes in your universe? Can you feel the energy of each and every one of you together and what you are looking to create? Because you are helping each other, right? By saying, we are lifting each other up, to Janet and to Bonnie and to Millie and to Lakeside. We are going to lift you up and we see you in your highest abundance, whatever you are looking for, financial or friends or a good job or a new home, a car full of gas, or maybe your abundance is having 100 cans of tuna fish. Whatever it is for you, stocked up and ready to go, right? Whatever it is for you in your universe, we are going to see that. We are going to hold each other up in that highest light. Doesn't matter if Josh is channeling Saint Germain, if he is channeling him higher self. It does matter if he is channeling somebody else, but do you think he is possessed? Has he ever told you anything that is to not do that is going to be harmful? No, we are talking about energy and love. So from your end, you have to feel into that yourself and make your own decisions. This is something we are going to discuss really quickly as well. Are you using discernment when you are watching other YouTubers? We're not talking about if you're watching Chloe or Lakeside or Hershey, but if you are watching people who are telling you energetically how to live your universe, if you are watching channels that are saying there are white agents on planet Earth that are going to save your soul, or this or that this is coming in and going to fix the planet or whatever, watch yourselves, watch the energy. Are you being co-opted? Feel into what you are watching. What we are asking of you is to pay attention to the energies that you are watching. If somebody is telling you that somebody is going to save you and this is going to happen and they are going to come down and save the planet, then why? You need to really pay attention to what you are watching. Feel into it and learn, as we are going to do through these playing cards on this channel, stepping into your intuition. There is a bigger game at play when we are using the playing cards, because it's about grounding into your gut so you understand where you are, so you are not getting co-opted by messages of lies and cheating and stealing and messages that are taking your energy, right? How many of you are watching YouTube channels that are really designed to co-opt your energy, but you don't even realize it? So you watch the YouTube channel and you walk away going, wow, I feel less than. I feel heavier. I don't feel as good as myself from watching that channel. Are you in understanding? We are going to work with our intuition to learn, to discern what is better, what is a real message, and what could be false light, and what could be co-optive energies, and what could be lies, and what's not on your YouTube. billion channels on YouTube. You have to be very careful what you are giving your energies to, and do realize as well, charlatans. There are lots of those who are telling you that they are free, that you are free, and that you are of the light, and that you are this and that, but then they are telling you that if you are Republican, you should die. And they are telling you that if you don't vote the way they do, you should disappear. Or they are telling you that if you don't hold their political beliefs, then you are less than, you are not worthy, or you are not of the same vibration. False lights. Turn those lights off. Dim those lights and hit the switch. On the way out the door, somebody is telling you that your political beliefs, if you have any political beliefs, that is your choice. To have your energy co-opted by the politicians, that is your choice. But if you have any political beliefs and they are the opposite of this specific channel, and it's up to you what you choose to do, but you have the right to say horse hockey and leave, right? You have the right to stand in your frame and hold your beliefs in your universe to yourself. So keep that in mind, that a lot of the channels that you may be watching may be co-optive energies just based on politics itself, living in fear about what could or could not happen, the current man in charge or not, right? And lots of that. So if you are watching those channels, you are going to be filled with that mixed up energy, and you are going to be stuck in the 3D matrix of, is this guy good? Is this guy bad? Am I in terror? Am I in fear? Am I doing the right thing? Are these energies correct? Is DEI this and all of that and this and that and words and blah, 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 blah. So it is all up to you what you are watching. Watch your energy. Make sure it is not co-opted. We love you, Nathan. Make sure that your universe is clear, and realize here on this channel, we are going to lift each other up. We don't care about your politics. We care about your abundance, your joy, your happiness. So we are going to step into that. If you are leaning into your politics on the rest of the group, we are going to block it and ignore you. But otherwise, not you personally, your politics. We are going to see each other in love. We are going to see each other in the highest, and we are going to lift each other up on this channel from now on. We are Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael, and Saint Germain himself. And am I really Saint Germain, or am I really Archangel Raphael? Are we just Josh's higher self, making it easier to understand energies by him riffing as Saint Germain? You decide. Releasing transmission. All right. There is some energy, though. There we go, guys. All right. So, yeah, we're going to do a lot more movement of energy around here. We're going to start lifting each other up. We're going to see ourselves in a higher light. I'm going to have to listen to this later. It's more spinning than, favor, Bonnie. I get that too, a lot of lives as well. But yeah, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. But yeah, so be careful, guys. If you're watching these channels, this and that, and I am the exclusive channeler of blah, blah. No, you are not the exclusive channel. Favor, brother. Favor, sister. And, guys, we're going to learn to, part of what my intentions are for all of us is to learn to discern energies as well. Is this good energy? I mean, it's all going to be based on your resonant energy, how you feel it. But I think you see where we're wanting to roll. We have to have a guide here and a plan for year 2. Year 1 is not going, we cannot repeat year 1. If you're repeating year 1 of your wake up in year 2, then are we stagnant? And so we're seeing new energies. We're stepping into new energies. And as a collective, we're creating new for each and every one of us. And we're going to lift each other up to the highest loving light. We're going to the top of Everest, guys. And ain't nothing stopping us. Ain't no stopping us now, because we are all on the move. Period. I'm moving. And if nothing else, damn it, I'm dragging all your energies with me. Damn, if you're willing to move with it. Damn it. Because I can't be stagnant anymore. I can't be broke anymore. I chose that for quite a while. I chose sitting on my Hillary Duff, and I choose not anymore. And I choose to see a larger universe. And I want to take you guys with me. See the largest universe possible. Let's go kick some ever-loving ass, if you know what I mean. All right. Not in a negative way, but in a good way. All right, guys. Let's work with the adventuring. Why? Because we all need some adventure. Adventuring brings adventure into your life. Adventuring helps to bring financial abundance into your life. Adventuring helps to bring new people into your life. Adventuring helps to bring you to adventure. So with that, we're going to ground into the adventuring. I got this from no other place. Actually, I got this from the crystal shop. The only stone that I got, Floyd did not have an adventuring tower. And I don't know if she still does, but she did not. So I purchased this at 50% off from the crystal shop, which I, of course, I'm no longer at. Because, yeah, sometimes you just got to move. You let the karmic energies melt away. And working at that crystal shop was karmic as all heck. The store itself is, I'm not going to get into it, but it was open based on karmic energies and run based on, any store that's got to be open until 8 o'clock on a Sunday. On Main Street, favor. All right, release. All right, here we go, guys. Adventuring. So with your permission, energetics only works with your permission. If you're ever anywhere and somebody goes, I'm going to drop some energetics, and they don't ask for your permission, I'm going to do some Reiki and not ask for your permission, or I'm going to do an invocation and not ask for your permission first, run, Forrest, run, and run fast. Run till the bolts break off your ankle stabilizer, right? Exactly. And don't look back. All right, here we go, guys. With your permission. And if you want to dump the phone, if you don't want to watch, that's fine. You can drop the phone. You can mute. You can, whatever works for you. But again, don't ever allow anybody to place energetics into your frame without your permission. And they better damn well seal it off as well. And if they don't, you are required to do so. Here we go, guys. All righty. And might have figured out a solution. The music, my laptop's been working. So what we're going to try tomorrow is create some music. But for today, it's the girl from Ipanema. Do 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 la 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 do 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 dun 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 na 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 dun 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 na 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 dun 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 la 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 la. All right, good. There we go. The YouTube legal version of the girl from Ipanema. Dun, dun, it just fits. I don't know why it just fits doing this. Dun, dun. I mean, you wouldn't hear me like, love is a battlefield. Dun, dun. Right. I mean, we could sing song, the sing along here, but Saint Stephen's with a rose, and owner of a lonely heart, much better. Right. So it's like, what do we sing? 3 coins in a fountain, each one spinning happiness, each love drawn to another. We could, right. All right, guys. So you should feel this in your root and sacral chakras. Anywhere there's a block of adventure in your universe, the adventuring you should hear that. Burt Bacharach. Or we could do the Benny Hill song. Na 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 na. Except this doesn't fit Benny Hill music. Right? All right, so you should feel this as I do with my root and sacral chakra. Speaking of which, I sent an email out to Chris, the volunteer. We're going to have him on as well to do his root and sacral chakra bowls in combo. And if you haven't seen that video, please do check it out. Chris, the volunteer, has a new video out with his root and sacral. Good dawning, Care Bear. With his root and sacral chakra bowls, please do check that out. It is fire. And keep in mind, his sacral bowl is half root anyways with palladium. So if you don't start crying, it'll rip up. It rips you open, which in a good way. So yeah, we're gonna have Chris on, and we're gonna reschedule Trista again. I gotta find out what her microphone situation is, and so we're gonna have Trista on again as well with her wrenches or her ding tuning forks. There we go. So yeah, I've got about 6 people lined up to be on the channel here, and so Hershey as well. So Hershey will do some shadow readings with us and hang out. And now that I got a schedule, we'll get everybody scheduled. All right, guys, we're going to clear this out here. All right, let's seal this off. One more quick pass. And again, see the adventure in your universe today, ground into adventuring. If you don't have any adventuring, Chloe's crystals will peg her for some adventuring. It also brings in abundance. I keep this in the southeast corner of my apartment, the abundance corner as well, in the windowsill of my kitchen, which is another place to cook up abundance. I learned all that from Krista. All right, guys, let's seal this off with my hands. All right. And we're going to close out here with the group hug. Remember, though, guys, see each other as we're going to see each other as more of a merged group. If you're part of this family, then you're part of the energetics the energetics of abundance. Period. Mr. Floyd's abundant universe, right? Mr. Floyd, and you have to fill in the word abundant though, because abundant could mean a bunch of parking tickets. It could mean abundant of rain. It could be an abundance of termites in your house. Favored, it's not. But so if you don't tell the universe, it'll just find the closest thing to abundance for you. But vibrate that financial abundance, vibrate that joyful abundance, vibrate those friends in your universe, vibrate that ultimate job. We're not playing games in the second year of Good Dawning, which starts next Tuesday. We're making the changes today to set up for a new show. And this new show is all about moving our energies, creating a group energetic here on the daily that propels us into the universes that we want, period. There's no more playing around here. We can play around all we want. But the dark night's done. It's time for us to climb into that light that we are, into the love that we are, into the abundance. And you fill in the word abundance, that you do not leave it as just abundance, financial and otherwise purposeful abundance. There you go. In my universe, what's abundance for yours? Ground into that, see that, be that. We're going to live in that on this channel from this day forward. All right, guys. Let's close out with a group hug. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. And hearing that from you. Guys, if you haven't seen Lakeside Laura, I'm not getting a compliment from Little Channel. Lakeside Laura, she's a name. And grateful. And moderator on lots of channels here. And so, yeah, if you, Lakeside Laura, guys, thank you. I truly appreciate that, Lakeside. That means a lot. And if you haven't seen her channel, check it out. She has some real fun with Alexa there. And it's quite interesting. She talks it into a box 99% of the time and gets the information she needs that you need to hear. Well, you probably already know, but yeah, exactly. Grateful. Yeah, it's fun to hear that. All right, thank you. 808, St. Germain's number. Singing bowls. Yes, we're going to have Chris on with his singing bowls. And yes, Laura does singing bowls. She will do... Laura, yeah, we're gonna have Chris here, but we will have Laura do her singing bowl too. You never know. But Laura does singing bowls as well. She very chill, and so check that out. Different than Chris's. Hers is in the background, in beautiful music backgrounds, and Chris is doing the bowls directly, so you get two different kind of angles there. But we will have Chris on to do his bowls at some point. All right, guys, let's close out with a group hug. Left hand up, right hand up. Let's make a big circle here. And so left hand on the shoulder to the person to your left, right hand on the shoulder to your person to your right. So all of us together make a big, like football huddle or a scrum, or like you would see at Australian rules football or rugby. When they're in a big circle and pushing each other down the field. Although, again, we're not pushing each other anywhere except into our highest loving light and our most joyful, abundant, fill in the blanks, selves. All right. Our highest purpose. There we go. All right. So we see each other in love in our highest purpose. We take this love and we spin our love up from our left hand. As we spin it around, it'll come through our heart chakras, right past our left hand and back around. We spin it around, and we spin it through each other, and we lock ourselves and our love up into the greater source field. We take our reverse tornado as that love spins up into the greater source field. We see everybody within that greater source field with four walls. There is no reason why anybody on this planet should not have at least four walls, unless they're choosing to live in a cave or a hut or a tent or a teepee or anything else. Everybody has a right to a home, and we have enough space on this planet to put a 2-bedroom home with an acre of land full of fresh fruits and vegetables and clean water in Texas for every man, woman, and child on this planet. There is enough space on this planet to create that. There is enough abundance and enough materials as well. We do not have a population problem. We have a density problem. We see each other living in those homes, as we just stated there, with fresh fruits and vegetables. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be starving when 50% of the fresh fruits and vegetables on this planet rot, get thrown away, expire, don't get bought, don't get to market, whatever it is. So we see each other with an abundance of food, and we see the planet feeding each other. And there's no reason why anybody should be starving in any aspect when we have all that free food available to each other. We see water as another thing. We see each other with fresh water. There's no reason why anybody should be carrying a jug of water on their head or wheeling it in a wheelbarrow or anything else from a river down to their hut and then putting it on cow dung so that it'll and setting it on a pot so that they can boil it, so that they can drink fresh water. We have devices, a little box you can put on a table. As long as there's 10% or more humidity, you can create fresh water. Everybody has the right to a fresh water well or a box of some sort that can create that fresh water. There's no reason why anybody should be thirsty on this planet. There's no reason why anybody should be without a hug either. With theoretically, 8 billion different vibrations on this planet, whether they're real or not, you should be able to find some sort of vibration that matches yours, even in your local area. And there's no reason why anybody should be left alone on this planet when we are all one energy. Everybody should be equally loved and equally seen as with purpose. Everybody should have purpose on this planet as well. When I was sitting here on my Hillary Duff in my dark night and had no purpose, it was holy hell. And so from that end, everybody should have some sort of purpose, hopefully. Finding that purpose, nobody should be left behind, and nobody is disposable on this planet. Everybody is like a puzzle piece that fits together to make the greater source field as one, and we need to see that puzzle and how you fit together in every one of us. We see the governments of the world dismantling their militaries and apologizing to the armies and soldiers and navies of the world for utilizing their energies in negative manners, as our red common house finches, or 3 of them, or 2 of them, have shown up on the patio. We see the governments of the world apologizing for grifting, grafting, stealing, lying, cheating, and taking away the rights, monies, and energies of their citizens, to manipulating the energies of their citizens. We see them returning all the monies, grifting, and grafting back to the citizens. We see the armies being dismantled and the soldiers shaking hands and hugging those they would have shot otherwise without even physically know them. We see the governments of the world having a dance-off, and whoever does the twist the best way outside, and they have to dance against no, there we go. We just see the governments of the world dancing the twist, and whoever does the best job there wins the twist contest. There we go. And they can rule the world, take over. They can do it. They can twist over all the other countries and figure it out amongst their flag waving and bigger waving cell contests there, if you get the idea. We see Mother Gaia there without any chemicals, forever chemicals, or X's or O's or plastics on her or in her or anywhere else. And we see each and every one of us in our highest loving light. We see Henny with her new place in Long Island there. We see Suzette, who is getting her car repaired after being T-boned and it not passing inspection. So we see Henny Suzette getting her car repaired. We see her mother not unplugging the refrigerator at 3 a.m. and Suzette, once her car is repaired, driving off for a nice 4-day respite away from her mother. We see Chloe and her crystals all loaded up and ready to go, and she did get the funds out of GoFundMe, which is awesome. And so we see that rocking and rolling. We see Krista seeing 40% on the other side of her eye there. On her right eye, we get her seeing everything out of her eyes now. A miracle happens, and she is no longer blindly inspired. She is just inspired. We see Rick in his loving universe. They're going to the doctor for his 6-month cancer treatment and never having to go back. Grateful that he is healed. We see Karen Suki not having to go up to Estes Park to see her doctor. We see Yolanda getting up and walking, feeling perfect, walking away from her fall there with no issues and stepping into an amazing universe of health and healing. And we see each and every one of us here, everybody else who's having any issues of any sort, of anything we don't know about or haven't mentioned or what have you. We see it all favor for you, nothing broken, everything fixed, healed, and amazing for each and every one of us. We see each other in the highest loving light. And with that, we say hallelujah. So it is. And let it be. All right, guys. John, welcome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You can subscribe to John's channel as well, Fatima and John. And and check them out up in Canada. All right, guys. Stay awesome because you are. Highest timeline living. That's it. You'll see the shifts on this channel here as we change into moving ourselves forward into action on the 2nd year of Good Dawning here. Join us on June 3rd for the 1st year. Hershey, happy birthday. You are an amazing soul and we love you. I truly enjoy watching you live and think that if I ever come to Florida, I would love to. Yeah, you're awesome. And thank you, Hershey, for being so just chill. When you ever watch a Hershey live, it's just like she's real and it's just chill. And I thank you. And so she'll be live today unboxing birthday gifts. So stop by, make sure you're subscribed, stop by, hit the notification button when she goes live, and make sure that you are receiving and helping to Hershey to receive an amazing birthday. Of course, Laura B is live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I will be in the chat there. So looking forward to that. Laura, you are amazing. And of course, everybody here, of course, Truth Wave, we'll see you shortly. Care Bear, we'll see you at 8:30 after Truth Wave. And Truth Wave at 7:45 or 9:45, and you're 10:30 there, Karen. And anybody else who's going live today? I don't know. Today's Tuesday. So Teresa, a Wounds to Wisdom with Teresa, may be live at 5 p.m. That would be Eastern time, 3 o'clock my time. So you can go from Teresa, have a blank, and then go into Laura B. All right, guys. Remember, everything you do or don't do helps create your loving, living universe as you stand in your frame there, as you release your darkness to your higher self and realize that it's not you. It was just set up so that you can realize that you are your higher self in the first place. All your darkness was. As you peel that off and step into the awesomeness that you are as Source Love on planet Earth, you step into your light body. Your cells vibrate faster. You make it easier to create your loving, living universe as you step into that light body and lose 40 pounds of dead weight from the dense trauma body. All right, guys, stay awesome because you are, and I will see you all in the next. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and being here and being part of this. Year 2, we're gonna kick some energetic ass. All right, guys, I love you. Stay awesome.